going on, my Trailblazing Nation? The Shooting Star Sheriff is here, and I'm here talking about the next to the last episode of My Hero Academia, and I'm here with the homie Taylor with TaylorMadeOtaku. Say what's good.
What's good, guys? Great to be here.
All Might was throwing them hands. Them hands were thrown. That was glorious. All Might was throwing those hands. Sorry, rest in peace, headphone users. But All Might was definitely throwing hands in this episode. I mean, honestly, the whole episode was the fight. So we're just gonna talk about the fight, because that was literally the entire episode in a nutshell. Cause how could you sum up this fight in one word?
One word?
Yeah.
That's LITAF.
Oh, that's all.
Would've.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say.
Would've.
I'm gonna probably say. The battle was dope. It was. I mean, it was what we were all waiting for, but it was definitely an epic. It was definitely an epic fight. Cause I mean, it was just like you were wondering the entire like, how are these two gonna even work together? Which they ironically kind of worked together, kind of not, but kind of did. It's, you know. I mean,
The fits and shits.
I mean, honestly, this episode was like more of like an All Might shine than like a Deku and like Bakugo shine, because All Might was giving them the work. Boy, especially Bakugo. All Might was giving him the work. He gave that man He gave All Might the business. I mean, it was cool how they worked. It was cool how Deku and Bakugo kind of did come up with a plan for Deku to just kind of get to the exit, while Bakugo kind of one-on-one like squares up with All Might. Which, I mean, the plan obviously doesn't end up working as well as they think it does, because All Might off the rip, as soon as it started, he threw a punch, destroyed like half the city. So that man literally left a wake of his punch, just like a trail across the ground, and everyone, they're just like, yo, we're screwed. But Bakugo's just trying to gun-ho it. But you know what's funny? We actually do get to see the drawbacks of Bakugo's quirk, though, for the first time. We actually get to see, like, the actual effects. It's because, like, his gauntlets got busted. Which, basically, what happens is, the stronger his explosions get, the more tense his muscles get. So, basically, the way I thought about it was like, imagine getting a Charlie horse, and imagine it getting worse, and worse, and worse, the more times you use your quirk. That hurts! That hurts!
Yeah, it does.
So that's basically the easiest way I could sum up the drawback to it. His muscles get really, really tense. And that's basically what it, like, kind of like what Charlie Horse is. So that's kind of what happens to him. And then while he's like pushing him back, Bakugo, oh my god, All Might is just giving him work after work after work. He even like jumps and like I forget, he like lands into Deku in the back. He like hurts his back or something like that. Like in mid flight, and I'm just like, All Might, chill. He's like, no, I'm a villain. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, bruh. Like, All Might was not playing.
He said, I ain't playing these games.
He's not playing those games. Which I mean, it really puts Bakugo and Deku kind of like at odds with each other, because like they obviously had, like, it was at this point that they already had their plan set in motion, and All Might did pick up on it very quickly because he's All Might. We did get to also see New Hampshire smash, so which blew you back because you were like, New Hampshire.
That's the That's the most random state. Like, I'm ready for Georgia to get hit up in that thing. I'm just saying.
You ready for a Georgia smash?
I'm waiting for like a Georgia hammer or Georgia slam, something Georgia related.
Oh, something.
New Hampshire smash.
New Hampshire smash. just go through every state in America, why don't you? But but normally at this point, this is when Deku's running away. Bakugo's coming, Bakugo's kind of covering for him, which the plan's kind of working, but Bakugo is literally taking the brunt of everything. He is taking the brunt of all of All Might's like attacks and everything. And you can, even though Bakugo's putting up that tough guy front like as he always does, you can tell this man is in pain. This man is hurting, and he doesn't have like the gauntlets around his arms to kind of help sustain, like to kind of help ease that pain off of him. So it's just hurting. It's just hurting a lot. And Deku gets almost to the gate, and he's like, "I'm the protagonist." I don't know how else to put it. He's like, "I'm the protagonist. I gotta go save him." So we basically get a reimagining of season 1, episode 1 of Deku going back to save Bakugo. Now Bakugo is, albeit unconscious at this point, because him keeping up with All Might versus his quirk putting so much stress on him from releasing all those super high powerful explosions. Bakugo is literally, he's just out. But Deku, he flares up, but he gets his quirk on, and he's like, "Oh my, please move." And I was like, is he about to hit him? Smash! Best moment. Like, just the part when he's just like, "Oh my, move." I was like, yo.
Is this real life?
That's basically. So he pretty much he doesn't KO All Might, but he gives him a nice solid one, and gives Deku enough time to run out with Bakugo, thus them escaping. Thus they pass their exam. So after they pass their exam, All Might is also talking about how their cooperation is like the first step to them becoming even greater, and how, no matter how much Izuku has advanced as far as a hero, it's those core characteristics why All Might passed his quirk on to him in the first place. So it's really cool because, like, at the core of everything, Deku's never really changed as a person. He's been the same person. So that was really cool to see. Bakugo's gonna wake up salty, but he's gonna wake up salty. But all in all, cause how did you feel about the episode in a nutshell?
The episode was too lit. Okay.
It was really good. I'm just sad because we're literally at the end of the show.
I know how I feel.
Oh, I know you do. So. I mean, not to mention, we're also getting some more villains coming into the spotlight. And Izuku does say in his inner monologue that the more they fight back and push the villains back, the stronger the villains are becoming. So, it's just kind of like going hand in hand. The stronger the heroes are getting, the stronger the villains are getting. And the villains are rebuilding with the League of Villains. So, we had this girl and this other guy literally walking into this bar where Shiggy and the other guy were talking, where their normal base of operations, right? And they were like, "We want to join the League of Villains," and then it got cut to the end of the episode. So it's building up. This is definitely going to be teaser stuff for the next season. I'm gonna already just say it's getting another season. It's too popular. It's too popular. Not to mention, there's loads that they can really go off from the manga, so they still got content that they can chug out. So it's gonna be great. Next week we are going to the summer camp, the summer camp. So it's summer break for them. So we're gonna see a little bit of that, not too much, but we're gonna see a little bit of that before we pop off into season 3, or we, take our little hiatus. So, is there any last notes or finishing touches you want to, last comments or concerns or questions? Cuz I don't know why I said concerns.
I have a concern.
What's your concern?
They never get the Georgia Smash.
One day, All Might will get to all the states, and we will see a Georgia Smash.
I hope so. Georgia Smash, Georgia Slam. Dog. I like how it's like low key, like a little Planet of Otaku locking Deku that it just planted 2 episodes ago and just haven't brought back up yet.
I mean, we knew that it was gonna be a thing. It's just, it's becoming a thing now.
I just like how it's just like a subplot that just got planted and then just never looked at again.
Yeah, it was mentioned and then it left, and then it was kind of left alone for a little while. And then, like, now it's popping up. But now when it popped back up in, like, full force. Because it's, like, 2 episodes in a row. You like Deku? You thirsty for that. Anyway. That's all the time we're going to have for this week. Next week, we'll be doing the final episode. Actually, question for you guys. Has All Might said your state in a Smash Attack? If he has, definitely put that in the comment section below. Definitely also check out TaylorMadeOtaku. He's definitely reviewing a whole bunch of anime. Me and him are actually going, I don't know if it'll be up soon or this week or whenever, but we also have a hype train coming up for all the animes and all the goodness that we're expecting for the next season. Definitely check that out too if you need something to watch. So we got you covered on that front as well. And other than that, he's got a whole bunch of anime goodness over there. So go check the boy out. Give him some love. Give him a nice, healthy subscribe if you like it. But without further ado, that's all we got time for this week. I'm Sheriff. This is Taylor. See you next week. Last episode. Peace!
Peace.